Mentor Lilybeth here. Good to see you all again. It's really dark, and I realized that rather recently, but I'm not sure how to make up for it. There's just a light hanging there, and I don't really have any other lights to shine here. Maybe. Oh, cell phone light to the rescue. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that doesn't consume too much battery. Um, okay, that did not. That was not the solution. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. So, welcome once again to another virtual workshop. Having had one of these since the summer. Did you miss them? I don't know. I think it's nice to be back here again. Let me just pause the live videos. It's just weird to hear myself at the same time that I'm trying to talk. Anyways, let me just go ahead and go online. You know how this works. Share all the links. State that we're live. Hopefully, I'll see your comments rolling in soon. At the workshop, the physical one of our members wanted me to wear bunny ears today, so I bought bunny ears. But I told them that the condition was that there had to be at least 7 people actively commenting, viewing, and actively commenting tonight. So get get going on that. Now, I encourage if there are any of you who have not yet um, shared your stories with us to email them to us at our email. I believe it is in the description, and if not, it is uprh.cwws at gmail.com. Very simple. So email those stories to us so I can put them in the blog and make it easier to read. We are live. Waiting for you guys to go ahead and comment while I set things up. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Let's see here. Where done. I think what? What? For some reason, I'm looking at a tweet that I tweeted earlier, and it's in German. I don't know why. I find this very peculiar. Weird for the issues. My apologies. Sharing this here. Sharing all the sharing locations. You're live. This is a comment. Yes, it is. Oh, and for hello. For anybody who's new, because we do have a few people that weren't here for the summer workshops. The way that this works is that for me, the feed is a little bit ahead than you guys. So when I see your comments, it'll be no, I see your comments immediately. What I mean is that the image that you see of me is later than when it actually happens. It's not exactly at the same rate. So when I read your comments, you won't be hearing from my feedback until later into the video. So that's why it's a little. I have to wait for you guys to catch up to me. Let's see. I already shared in the places. Now go to the email and look for all the stories. Hi. Oh, this is so exciting. So many people already. We got a couple of stories here. Let's see. Leave it behind. that story? It's called it's titled Leave It Behind. It's looking good. Looking good. Probably read it right here. I think it's gonna be relatively easy. I'll upload them to the page later. Let's see. Okay, I think we have a healthy amount of people for the time being to go ahead and get started with our workshop. Let's see here. This is the blog that I want to go to. I would like to make a new post. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. You don't feel like left out here. Screen, 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 screen. Entire screen. It's gonna be trippy for a moment. Let me let you know. Ooh, lots of little screens. Click on screen notes is sharing screens. Yes, I am aware of that. Okay, here we go. Haha! Now you see what I see. Woo. Okay. I guess I'll just open it. Google Docs. Why not? Leave it behind. I hope that is the Baliza. Taking a look at that. Okay. Go. Leave it behind by Lisa Kid. Copy paste that. Oh my gosh, this is long. I feel like I should have requested for you guys to mention in the email like what is your genre and what's the opposite since it's opposite one. But hey, I guess we'll find out when we read it. Like true badasses. Posting again behind. Leave it behind has been posted. Next. Let's see what other stories do we got. No problem. It is early compared to everybody else. Okay. Oh wow, this is really short. I feel like we're going through all the extremes here. Very long, very short. Not many. Guys, do you see this? Are you looking at this right now on my screen? My cap lock's button broke. Oh well. This is called not active, guys. Not active. Sorry for being so rough on you guys. It's just that, I see you in person and I'm just trying to be a motivating mentor. I'm just trying to be motivating. I don't remember the title, so I'm gonna have to copy paste this. Okay. Echoing hunger of philosophy. Hi, Alejandro. Santos, there we go. And next. Oh, slice of life. Okay, so I see some people did do what I did not think to ask. I appreciate that, people. I appreciate that. I'm here to be one. Wait, that's what it says, right? Yeah. Just right there. There we go. Like situation. I'm going to assume that that is either the title or a working title. Like situation. Oh, dang it. What the heck? Let me pick on you guys. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Ah, dang it. Are you... Why, Lily? Why? Get it together. That's... You are... There are... 1, 2, 3... There are only 3 people in this chat. You need at least 4 more, or I am not going to wear those bunny ears, people. That is a reality. And Juan better start showing up and getting some comments on because he's the one who suggested this in the first place. Oh, there we go. Ta-da. Life situations. Situation. Bye. The other one. Okay, got that one down, and I believe there's one more. Opposites. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. What? Opposite. Oh, genre opposite, and then opposite genre. But they're both says what? Wait, what? 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 Okay, I'm very confused. But this was the one that was sent most recent, so I guess I should edit this and copy paste this one instead, right? Because it's the most recent one. So I'm guessing this is the one you wanted. Pasted. It might be the exact thing. It might not. It might not. I don't know. His name is Joshua. Is it in there? Everything began to fade into black. Well, I'm gonna paste this one just in case. Because you never know, right? Update. Okay. And last but not least, I shall post my story, which has not been edited at all. And probably is filled with quite a lot of mistakes, like this and that and the other. And that right there is clearly not a sentence. Not good at making British does not have titles. Titles. Wow, Lily. Way to misspell your own name. Tis, tis. Wow, I hope that's not hard to read. We're gonna find out soon. Okay. Okay, more. I appreciate it. There's more activity going on right now in your comments. And now I can actually go to the blog spot. I'm just gonna have to Google it because I don't remember the link. Okay. Here we go. Ta-da! Success! Okay, good. Now we're here to see where you guys are at. Live, please. Oh, you're not that far behind. Yay! Okay, so now let's start with the first story of the day. I guess I'll read it in the order that they arrived. So, sorry, excuse me. I will start with Lisa then. Let's go down the list here. Leave it behind. Bye, Lisa. There we go. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom in here, make it bigger so you guys can see it better. As I read it. Oh wow, that is really big. I feel like that might be too much. I think this is good, right? Well, let me see. Awkwardly waiting for myself to catch up. Yeah, I think it's readable. If not, by the way, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and post a link here to the blog spot. As you can see over here on the side, just click on the link. It has the titles and the names. Just click on the link as we move through the stories if you want to go ahead and read it in your own computer. So, wait, what? Can't contain links. Dang it. Really? Well, fine. I won't make it a link. I'll only put this part in. I won't put the slash blah blah blah. I'll just put that. Put the space in between so that you understand that, it, join the spaces, guys. Join the spaces. So join these spaces. See, just UPRH dot, entonces remove the space, blogspot dot, remove the space, okay, let's get started. I'll check up on your comments as we move through the show. Trey, I saw you like this post, but I don't see you. in the comments over here. Oh, the size is good. Good. Good to hear. Okay. Reading time. And pause my voice. It's very distracting. Okay. Okay. Leave It Behind by Lisa Kidd. You never had a choice. Your body broke down faster than anticipated. Marianne, your wife, had decided to get you a new body, made specifically for you. It is supposed to be in your image. Every detail. Dang it, phone. That's my own fault for not putting it on vibrate. Esander has no internet. Hopefully that situation will be resolved. I shall resume as soon as I check the comments. Damn, 5 people. New worker. Well, is it 5 people? Because one of those people is me. Actually, I can tell you exactly how many it is if I check through. 4. The answer is 4. Resuming, I'll start from the top since we didn't get that far along. Leave It Behind by Lisa Kidd. You never had a choice. Your body broke down faster than anticipated. Marianne, your wife, had decided to go get you a new body, made, made specifically for you. It is supposed to be in your image. Every detail of your body imposed on the synthetic flesh made from your own DNA. According to the reports your wife had read, it is safe, non-intrusive procedure, taking all of your memories and ideas and emotions and transplanting them into your body. You're apprehensive, and you do not embrace this alternative as openly as Miriam, but you also do not want to die. Miriam said this was the only choice to extend your lifespan, and you cannot seem to say no to her tears and the way she softly plays with your rapidly thinning hair. You said yes one night after you stopped heaving in the bathroom for what seemed like hours. She brought the papers the following morning. It was a contract with the future HK company. A young man came in with Miriam. He introduced himself as Charles, a sub-lawyer of the company, in charge of overseeing the signing contracts. The signing of contracts. If there is any questions, he said, looking right at you, I will be pleased to answer them. You perused the contract, but you were too tired to make sense of it all. The words on the pages danced all over the place. You did not read past the third page, where the items discussed were some disclaimers for damages made during the transfer of hearing-based memories in the first stages. Your stomach started doing somersaults, and helplessly looked at Miriam. Sir, she addressed Charles, can you give us a minute? Charles looks at her, and then at you. Of course. Miriam helps you out of the chair into the bathroom. You fall into heaving your meager breakfast into the toilet. You heave until there is nothing. You rest your forehead on your arm. You're burning. Miriam, putting you back rhythmically, patting your back, rhythmically soothes you. It hurts, Miriam, you choke out, throat constricting. You want to lay down, cool down with a refreshing drink. Maybe turn on the TV for a couple of hours until you drift off. I know, dear, she says as she places her head on your shoulder. The sooner we do this, the better. Miriam helped you get up. She wiped your mouth with a wet towel. Together, you and Miriam exited the bathroom and headed towards the living room, towards Charles, the lawyer, towards the contract, towards your body. Charles looks up at you as looks up as you and Miriam sit on the sofa. He looks up and down and shakes his head like slightly. If I may ask, Charles starts, looking at you, pushing his glasses. Why do you want to upgrade your body now? You could have done it so much earlier, before you, before, well, your unfortunate decline of health. When neither of us answered, he added, I've heard your case from a colleague, and I must say I'm impressed. You're what we call an undecided soul. We call them that way because of their undecided mentality during the very complicated health-wise stage of their lives. They do not whether They do not know whether to live or die, and most die without a proper decision. Those few who decide often decide not to get a body. Instead of resuming their lives, they die because they're afraid of this technology, afraid that it is not real, or worse, that there is no that it, ah, that it is not truly them who lives on. I suppose it is a reasonable concern, he added after a moment. However, countless tests and studies have been made on the undecided souls who choose bodies. It is them. Other than a couple of minor hitches in the senses, they resume their lives. They go to their jobs, they take care of their family and friends, and they tend their gardens. In short, they keep on living without the fear of succumbing under the sickness that erodes the human body. You do not know what to say. Undecided soul. That is the first time you hear those words describe you. You are sick, yes. You're close to dying, yes. And yes, you are getting a body. What else is there to say to this lawyer? About the way you enjoyed long walks with Miriam in the long stretches of the beach that California has to offer? About the long nights under the moonlight in a spread out sheet in the backyard before the weakness in your bones made them break under pressure? About how you enjoyed the smell of burnt incense before it made you bleed from your nose? What can you say to this lawyer that this body, although not real, synthetic, is really the only way you have to truly be what you were before? We, the future HK company, is ready to present you with the opportunity to realize potential like they are meant to. No sickness in this body, no pain in this body, no fear in this body. Future HK Company is here for the sick, the dying, and we are here to pull all that is you in a new and improved body. You have heard all this before. Miriam has told you this numerous times since the grim diagnosis 7 months ago. How this body is supposed to replace your own without the damage? It is simple process, this transferring. All memories, ideas, and emotions transferred to the new body in a short period of time. Nothing intrusive. Shins. We have developed the perfect technology that I accept, you said, feeling a dreadful pull in the back of your head. Unconsciousness. It is not far behind. Just hand me the pen, will you? I, of course. He gives you one. You will want to sign here, 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 and here. He points out numerous places to sign. You sign them all, resigned for what's next. Back over here. I'm just gonna check the email, just because what? If it is, that is like the biggest cliffhanger ever. Oh, and we got another one. Da-da-da-da. Okay, copy paste. Uh, should not have closed the block spot. I realize now. Let's go here. Let's go here. Oh god, that took it too far. That's the end. Dang, that was impressive. I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. It was amazing. And what a cliffhanger ending. What do you guys think? Go ahead and let me know. Let me just switch back momentarily because hey, why not? I mean, I'm just sitting here, right? Seems appropriate. There we go. Okay, that was not the correct button. Oh, oh, right. Sorry, it's been a while. Lily, how's your rib? Hey. So which was okay. Okay. A lot of messages all of a sudden. Let me just boom. There we go. Okay. Well, it's not the best situation, but I think you can see me pretty well. Okay, so back here to see what you guys think. I want to see what's your feedback on the story, guys. What did you think? I personally really enjoyed it. I really, really liked it. It was, it kept me in suspense, you know? I was not expecting I was expecting it to go wrong at any second. I didn't think it was gonna end there. I actually thought at the end that he was gonna pass out and die before he got to sign the paper. I don't know. It's like, what is there to come after this? That is the question. Publish. So, what do you guys think? Opinions before I move on to the next story. It's nice. Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to say about the story before we move forward? Come on, people. Presentation day. Nothing. That's it. Okay, well, I guess we'll move forward to the next one then. Let's see. Should keep the mail open in case more stories arrive. There we go. Okay. So let's move forward to the next story then. I will switch the camera shortly. Just gotta go ahead and set up the story here first. Oh, the next one is Alejandro's, which I'm excited about because he's actually here and he can, you know. Wait. Feedback. I like the story, but I feel that the end needed a stronger end. The part where the man with the contract talks is too soft for the intensity of the rest. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, next we're gonna read his story. Let me just go ahead and move this light before it blinds me completely. Boom, there we go. Ah, echoing hunger of a lost beast. Whoa, my eyes are still super trippy from that light. It is so bright. I wish there were a dimmer, or that light were naturally brighter so that I don't have to use a second light. Okay. Echoing hunger of a lost beast. The city echoes within the silence, the screams and tears of all the untold stories of the oh, I'm just gonna start over. I'm so sorry. Echoing hunger of a lost beast. The city echoes within the silence, the screams and the tears of all the untold stories of the muted loveless souls that hide in the shadow of their vessels can be heard through. Oh, I read that so wrong. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. The city echoes within the silence, the screams and the tears of all the untold stories of the muted, loveless souls that hide in the shadow of their vessels can be heard through. Upon the night, a beat keeps soft to the rhythm, holding on the ledge of hope. The atmosphere is soft as a cold breeze invades the alley. The gust of wind embraces the curves of those two bodies, dancing around the hot-blooded vessels that lay immobile. Their eyes are dazzled by the light of the lustful moon, who dies to see the beautiful sun and find only more darkness. Their gap becomes smaller as their bodies draw closer. For an instant, the city remains dead as the two empty shadows resonate at the touch of their lips. A spark ignites the eye of curiosity and starts the flame of eternal passion that becomes the beginning of a downfall, or maybe a rising star. It is too soon to say, as the sky wears gray clouds, that the rain brings forth the emptiness and sorrow and kills the death. Another beat can be heard as it loses itself in the silence of the rain. Grim cities of old world eating feasts now lay on the waste. The echo of silence breaks the scene with a blinding light as the moon cuts its veins. Ta-da! Okay, let me go ahead and switch this up again. Dude, there we go. And what does this button do? Dial guests down or off. Turn up the volume when someone's speaking, or mute their feed when you don't want them on camera. Eject any bad actors. No voice recognition. Okay, okay. Oh, that is super cool. Multiple levels of cool. Okay, so I'm back, and it's dark again. And we just finished reading The Echoing of Souls, which my interpretation. Don't tell me, don't tell me what is the reality, but I understood that it's about the sun and the moon, and they're in love with each other, or perhaps just two lovers that are unrelated. But it seems that way, or perhaps the moon is observing the lovers, and that's making her think about her impossible love with the sun, and that's why she cuts her veins at the end. I don't know, could be any of those. I found it very intriguing, and I enjoyed the language that was utilized. What did you guys think? Let me go ahead and turn the flashlight back on. Try to place it in a way that doesn't. So uncomfortable. But there must be a way to shine this light on my face without literally shining it on my face. Okay, that is not helping. Okay, I think that helps. The image is a little brighter than if there was no light at all, right? I don't know. Nope, nope. So irritating. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it like that. Let's check on you guys' comments regarding the story. Okay, nothing so far. Well, I will wait for you guys then. Oh, message. Oh, comments. I hope it's really guarding the workshop. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn this light off, guys. You're just gonna have to deal with a low quality picture of me because it is hurting my eyes a lot. Casi no me oigo. Okay, I'll work on that. Okay, I just set the audio level as well as unplugged the other one that I was utilizing, the other microphone I was utilizing to use the computer's microphones. I'm hoping that this change will help. Let's see. Okay, it does sound a lot better now. Okay, go. So let's see. Interesting view. I'm glad that you enjoyed my random interpretations. I feel like they're probably way off, but hey. Okay, so anybody has anything else they'd like to say regarding the story, feel free to comment it. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling up the next one. Just move forward. The next one will be Life Situations by Angel Figueroa. Here we go. Here we go. Or just this page. There we go. Share that page. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Life situations. I feel like this one needs to be zoomed in a little bit more than the last one. I don't know, it just seems smaller. Okay. Let me check again on the comments just in case. I liked it. It's like two forbidden lovers meeting in the darkness of the night. It's really nice. Okay. Life Situation by Angel Figueroa. I finally had the chance to handle the mic, feeling those dreary eyes fall upon me as my heart raced and beads of sweat rolled down my forehead, managing to produce noise from my voice box, letting out a few words. Hi, my name is Joshua. The crowd responded vividly as they greeted me back. After hearing their sweet tone of acceptance, I began to tell my tale. Well, following up my life from these last 2 years, I've finally become a college student. My heart was content with just knowing that I finally was a step closer from my ultimate dream. But after a year, I faced with my counselors that I couldn't transfer till I had the sufficient credits. But after each semester, they've been constantly increasing the credits, and that really brought me down because this university didn't offer my dream job. It's almost 2 years, and I'm stuck waiting for transfer papers. If I was really accepted or not, I'm pretty anxious to see the letter, just as much that I want my granddad to smile again. He took a long pause to form back his composure. Yeah, see him smile again. Maybe I haven't mentioned it here, but my grandfather passed away on October 31st, 2014. Yeah, he died on Halloween. He was the only kind person from my father's family, since he was actively paying attention to me and kept reminding me of my existence. Stopped once more to wipe tears away and that began to glide from his cheeks. He seemed like my true father, since he always told me that asshole of your father doesn't seem to come see you and check how much you've grown and learned. Someday I'd like Someday I'll make sure he acknowledges you as his son. Those words somewhat made me feel better. But after hearing the news that he died, I broke down. I couldn't compute nor place logic on anything. Just that empty feeling that I've lost everything, even the world you adored. But skipping ahead to the funeral, I just couldn't bear the sight of my deceased granddad on the casket brought the horrible truth that he was gone. I held the mic closer as he began to slowly move around the stage. I knew from that day onwards I'll be dead to that family, especially my father. Maybe one day they'll recognize me, but not on that day. Tell you all to tell all of you the truth, I haven't recovered from that simple day. I know that everybody dies and you keep moving forward, but sometimes these situations just cling to your everyday life to bring you down like an anchor. Yet I'm glad my last words to him before he died was that I loved him very much and hope that we can share a beer next time we meet. The chest, oh, the chest. The audience stood up and clapped, feeling this heavy anchor lift off from my chest, just the sensation of joy bringing me to the verge of tears. Once the audience calmed down, I again spoke. Maybe right now, I know he's watching over me. But I'm glad that until this day, there has been countless new people who fill up the void in this heart that really makes me draw a smile or two a day. Also, I'm glad I could share this simple situation that really marked my life. Everything began to fade into black as the spotlight dimmed for the next writer to present his work. But I smiled and walked away from the stage just to recollect myself to hear the next speaker. Okay, I sent stuff. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, multiple ones. Oh God, I hit my knee. The part that really got to me, that I thought was like, oh, that's so sweet. This last part, and hope we can share a beer the next time we meet. I thought that was adorable and super sweet. What did you guys think? I thought it was overall a pretty sweet story. I feel like the in betweens, where it was just like he this or he that, I felt like that could be worked up a little bit. I don't know if it's missing a subject or what's wrong with it, but it seems a little off. That's the only thing that I was like, could be better. But the rest, I really liked. Now I'm gonna go ahead and upload this other story that was sent. So you guys give your feedback. Silence. Okay, so what did you guys think? I'm gonna go ahead and set up the next writer while we wait for you guys' feedback. Oh, I'm the next writer. This makes me a little uncomfortable. Okay, well, nothing yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading the next one just to save time instead of just waiting for you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading. Feel free to follow. You know the website. Okay, here we go. Let me pause this because I'm hearing myself. Here we go. Okay. Untitled by Lilybeth Shields. Johnson. The man in question wringed his hands nervously. He took in the stale air of the office, paper, fungi, and bad coffee intermingling. He shut his eyes tightly in anticipation as Claus rounded the corner. Ah, Johnson, there you are. Johnson opened his eyes in time to see Claus motion to follow. With shaky breath, he rose from the chair and followed the tall, white-haired man. Mr. Claus was a man who carried himself with an air of authority and power. He was of fit physique, and though his hair was pure white, he did not look a day over 40. Mr. Claus adjusted his black tie over his signature red shirt and black suit. I don't suppose I'll find another dead body in my office, then. Johnson lowered his head further and stuttered, No, no, sir. They bounded over another corner and entered Claus's office. Claus motioning for Johnson to take a seat while quietly closing the door and heading towards his desk. So tell me, did you locate nature? Johnson chuckled nervously. About that. Claus glowered at Johnson. We found her, but she she may have gotten a bit upset. You see, I did as you said and told her you had sent for her. She did not take it well. My men, they tried setting it on fire, and that didn't work. Claus shook his head and sighed. I'm trying to be respectful now. But I have to ask, are you insane? Johnson shrunk back at the growl. Mr. Claus ruled with an iron fist. The supernaturals could not remember a time when they weren't scared. We panicked. We didn't know what to do, sir. What happened? Well, then she went back into her cave, sir. Claus raised a brow. Is that all? Johnson scratched his neck. Well, they were abruptly interrupted by a communication on the screen. It showed an image of Mother Nature. Claus rose from his seat. It should say seat. Claus rose from his seat and stared at it. Johnson looked between the screen and Claus. What is she doing? Nature's lips moved silently, and an earthquake overtook them. Claus turned towards Johnson. She can destroy the world with just one word. He pointed towards her image right as she shouted, That one. And I did that one based off of 4 writing prompts that we used that week in the workshop, which were they couldn't remember a time when they weren't scared. They tried setting on fire, that didn't work. She could destroy the world with just one word, that one. I don't suppose I'll find another dead body at my office then, and I'm trying to be respectful now, but I have to ask, are you insane? I use those one, two, three. Yeah, those five writing prompts. I use them in the story. So that's my story. Let me know what you thought of the story before that one and of my story as I set up the next story. Oh snap. Okay. Let me refresh this to see if that's why I haven't seen any new comments. Okay, so nothing yet. I'm gonna go ahead and move forward to the next writer while I wait for you guys' feedback. Feel free to comment on either story, the one I read before or the one I just read. And the next writer is Melanie. Let me just do a quick check over here. Um, checking. Please hide that. Thank you. Okay, so that answers my question. Moving back. Here we go. Untitled by Melanie Santiago. If I am underwater, I love you like a breath of air. Though like a breath of air, you are untouchable. Oh, how I covet the untouchable. How would it feel like against my skin, underneath my fingertips, brushing my lips? It is a beautiful essence that graces us with its presence but leaves us wondering. I'd give up eternity to feel it, even if it just for a second. But I'm sinking, and though I need what I can't touch, it is as unreachable as the surface. Wow, I loved that. It was a poem. I think it was a poem. Right? Oh, let me see. Damn, Mother Nature, you scary. Mother Nature's a scary woman, almost as scary as Mr. Claus. Originally, I was gonna go for Mrs. Claus, but then I decided, you know what? Mother Nature and Claus have a thing. Why not? Uh, that emoticon. So, what did you guys think of Melanie's poem? I loved it. I loved all of it. It's just too short for me to say that there's a particular stanza that I prefer. Well, it's just one stanza, really. A particular verse that I preferred more than another. I just loved it, and I loved the wordplay and the whole touchable and untouchable, and I just loved it. I really did. I thought it was wonderful. You guys let me know. I'm gonna start looking for the next one. Oh, Untitled by Alejandra Gonzalez, and this one was two of them. They're works in progress. Keep that in mind. I'll leave that there as I go check the comments. So let's see. And I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this just in case. Refresh. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start reading the next one while you guys shuffle through your thoughts. So the next one is by Alejandra Gonzalez, Untitled, and there's two of them. So text number one. I'm just gasping. Really. I'm just grasping at the pitifully thin thread that holds what's left. It is weak and trembles from the tension. No, I won't let it snap, but he's reaching for the scissors. Don't do this. I suddenly fall back, just as Newton calculated. New bruises over the scars formed long ago. I struggle to get back up, wincing, and begin to limp towards him as the door is shut in my face. I've been locked out. Can't believe I let it break again. And then the next one, text number two. Loneliness and sadness, hand in hand, sitting on the edge of a bridge, looking at the lovely, looking a love at the lovely moon. They each confess something to the reflecting beauty. I'm not here. This isn't happening. I feel like I'm going to die. They feel the bridge tremble below them. Disappointment walks up the bridge to where the couple is, sits beside sadness, and begins to speak. I don't want to believe my gut, but it's always right. Never expecting anything. Never expect anything. The same tremble was felt again, only stronger. Worthlessness quietly sits next to loneliness and lets out a sigh. I don't deserve a thing, so save your pity for someone else. The moon begins to weep. The bridge gives in. Whoa, that was really dark. Dang, that was impressive. I have very few words for this because honestly, that I feel like really captured the essence of everything. Like, I don't even know how to express this. You really did feel all of those things there. And I feel like the personification of each of them was perfectly crafted. I thought it was beautiful. Dang, girl. Dang. And also the one before that. Go back to that one. I thought it was beautiful. I was a little confused because I wasn't 100% sure what was happening, but I do find it quite intriguing. And I like the image of the thread. Let me go and see what you guys think. I love the part of how I covet the untouchable. Oh yes, I like that part too. I thought it was nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for you guys to tell me what you thought of the last two texts, since those are the last texts of tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and just wait for you guys. So much moving around. Sorry for all the moving through tabs. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the image back to me. And stop. There we go. Okay. Oh, woohoo! Success! Also, guys, look, I bought a board. I thought it might be useful for myself, but also for the workshop. Some write fancy stuff like, damn it. I forgot this is a mirror. I got this. I got this. I can write backwards. Think of this, Lily. Visualize it. I'll do this while I wait for you guys. Let me just see if I can do it successfully. Go ahead and comment while I try to figure this out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. I hope I did it. I'm gonna check. Ha! I did it. Hold on. One more thing. Just a little shout out. You know who you are. I just thought it would be amazing. I don't know. I'm just being me. So yeah, I have a board. Woo! That's all I wanted to say with that. I don't really use it much. Oh yay, comments. Both texts were great, but I love the bridge and how it works wonders with the other characters. I agree. And the fact that the bridge collapsed and the image of the moon. Yes, I wrote taco backwards, girl. There's a reason. There are some people who are going to understand this reference. Not everyone will. And I'm sorry for those of you who will not be able to. Consider it an Easter egg, right? That's what you call when they insert things in TV shows and games. Anything else? Lily, it's backwards. Yes, that's why I wrote it backwards this time. I know. You're impressed. It's like I work at Macaroni and Grill. My backward skills are Not that amazing, but not terrible either. So I'm just gonna erase this because there's not much room for me to write some more. So I'm just gonna say, working on it. Going great. She's going great. I really hope I can spell backwards. It's not an easy task. Good enough. No, that was slow. De nada, mojajaja. Anything else that you guys want to say before we leave? Just asking. Just asking. Oh God, that was also terrible. What is with me? You can do it, woman. Motivate yourself. Not yet gone. Okay, there we go. I think that was pretty successful. Thanks for watching. And that's my signature emoticon thing. When I write smiley faces on papers, I write them like that. So now you know. Dibs on that. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. It's nice to have you at the physical workshop and nice to have you here. And although the amount of people that were supposed to show up did not show up, I paid $2.99 for these ears, so I might as well wear them. So I'm just gonna try to roll back their clothes so they can be visible. But I'll go ahead and turn the blinding light back on just because, you know, we're signing off now anyway. So I'm just gonna not look at the light like smart people really. Ta-da! So these are the bunny ears. And they have wire in them, so they're bendable. Ha-ha! Ain't that adorable? Ain't that just adorable then? And I can bend like this. And I can put them straight up like this. And yeah, they're bunny ears. There's not much else for me to go on here. They're bunny ears. Pretty straightforward. Thanks for watching. I'm just trying to. Thanks for watching. The ears are not blocking. Let me move this because it's not enough light on this side. There we go. Ta-da! Thanks for watching. I appreciate your presence as always, like I was saying earlier, and thank you for being a part of the workshop and for being present. And we appreciate all of you and hope that you have happy writing always. And if you have any questions, you know that you can always email us, or if you're at actual physical workshop, you can come and ask any of the mentors. Right now, we have 2 new peer mentors, so you can also go to them for questions. It used to be me and Miguel, who's currently at his practice, so he is busy, but you still have me. And now you have Alexander, Berrios, and you also have Luisa Kid. So if you have any questions, you can talk to the mentors or just email us because the mentors have access to the email and will reply via email or in person. So any questions, any doubts, or anything you want us to read, go ahead and email that to us. And yeah, I'll be seeing you next week in the physical workshop, and if it's the virtual one, then possibly summer, when we will resume our virtual workshops once more weekly as we did before. So, oh, and the theme for the summer is going to be sci-fi and fantasy. 1 month sci-fi, 1 month fantasy. So get your genre on, guys. And we'll be informing you all the details about those two genres, and you'll be writing in them. So it should be a good time. Thank you for being here tonight, and I'm gonna check your comments out before I leave for good. So let's check those comments. Then yay, okay, that's cute, yay. Okay, well, goodbye. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Hmm.